So let me go ahead over here. Let me go ahead and greet our people over here on YouTube. Listen, welcome in. My name is AD Roberts, and yes, I am your success coach. And every day when we come on here and we do this live, there are two things that we do. The first thing is that we attempt to create a sense of connectedness and community where we just love on each other, we support each other. The other thing is that every day when we come on here, we create we have a topic, and that topic is designed to be impactful and empowering at some meaningful level. And so, welcome in. So glad to have you with us. I see you, Janae. Welcome in. So glad to have you. Our moderators over here on TikTok are Fine Wine and Mimi. The moderator over here on YouTube is Janae. Thank y'all so much for it. And I already asked y'all if y'all are ready for us to start this thing off, and y'all will put that in there. I truly appreciate y'all patience, but we're gonna get this party started right now. Our topic, we're in day 2. Hey Henson, where you been, Henson? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Come on in, and yes, tapping is clapping. Oh, awesome, we've already hit 10K, and we pushed that thing, that's pushed us out to the FYP, so excellent. Thank y'all so much for that tapping is clapping, as Fine Wine always says. Listen, we missed you, Henson. You can't be coming up in here. Give Fine Wine your tardy slip and all of that kind of stuff. You can't be late. What is this? We haven't seen you in days. It seems like days. I think it's been days. All right, but here we go. We're in day 2. Day 2 of the magnetic mind. How to radiate a frequency that attracts opportunity, wealth, and aligned relationships. That's it. That's it. The magnetic mind. So our topic today is the magnetic mind. And so, simply put, let me lay this foundationally for our newbies. We live in an energetic universe. We do. We live in an energetic universe, and in this energetic universe, it has a language. And that language, the language that it speaks, is vibrational. It's energetic. And so this energetic language, this vibrational language that it has, it comes from partially from us. So the frequency that we're talking about, this language of the energetic universe, it literally just, it comes from within. The thoughts that we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. They create what I like to call the protocols of alignment. And those protocols of alignment, they create a resonance, and that resonance or that frequency is then projected out into the quantum field. And the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. You got it? So simply put, where your focus goes, energy flows. I'm going to say that again. Where your focus goes, energy flows. So come on up. And thank you, Coach, for grabbing that daily heart me. Come on up here, my newbies. And again, if we have not acknowledged you, please put newbie in the chat so we can do that, because we about loving on each other over here. Thank you for the rose, Coach. All right, so here we go. So fundamentally, we live in this energetic universe. This universe has a language. That language is frequency. And that frequency, partially, in part, it resonates from us. It literally comes from, oh, Bliss, welcome in, Bliss. Y'all love on Bliss for me. Y'all love on Coach for me. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. So glad to have you in here with us today. And so that resonance that we create from the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience, they literally project out into the quantum field, and the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. So what you think about most, it must manifest itself in your life. The universe does not give us what we want. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. Again, it does not give us what we ask for. It doesn't give us what we want. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves, how we show up each and every day. Every day. Thank you, Fine Wine, for those roses. So if that makes sense, put yes in the chat. If you don't understand it, say, AD, wait a minute, hold on. Can you help me with that? I don't understand, because we don't want to leave anybody behind. If it makes sense, just put yes in the chat. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect, perfect, y'all. Thank y'all so much. So just a quick recap. And so when we start talking about energy and this magnetic mind, I want to make sure that you understand that your heart is an electromagnetic field generator. It literally creates an electromagnetic field around you. And that electromagnetic field does a whole lot of things. It really, really, really does. But for our conversation today, thank you, Henson. Thank you so much for the roses. But for our talk today, that resonance, that electromagnetic field, it calls out. You are literally a frequency that is in motion, constantly vibrating, and that signal is being sent out constantly into the universe, constantly. And the unified field, the quantum field, reflects it back to us based upon the signal that we're sending. So if we're sending out a signal of happiness, joy, peace, then what do? We draw happiness, peace, and everything that's associated with being happy and peaceful with it. We bring that into our experience. So again, our topic is the magnetic mind. So I want to focus on that. So just kind of bringing us up to speed, just doing a recap from yesterday. So part one is the energetics of scarcity versus abundance. The awareness that every thought and emotion broadcasts a measurable frequency into the quantum field becomes a starting point for personal change. The recognition that fear, doubt, and worry collapse the field of possibilities. And when I say collapse the field of possibilities, always understand this. When I'm talking about the quantum field, every version of you exists there. Every version, the happy you, the sad you, the rich you, the broke you, the sickly you, the healed you, all of these different iterations of you show up at the same time. However, the reason why you experience what you experience as reality is based upon your focus. Your focus, you becoming the observer. Thank you, Fine Wine. Becoming the observer activates what we call the observer effect. As the observer, your focus causes the timeline to collapse into the one thing based upon what it is that you're focusing on. So if you're complaining and you're moaning and you're worrying and you're doubtful, here it is now, recognizing that fear, doubt, and the emotional energies of worry, they literally collapse the field of possibility and offers a new way to understand why opportunities feel blocked. So what happens is that you are going to get like energy. So if you're worrying, you're going to get more energy. You're going to get more things that are in alignment with worry. Hey, Kenny Pops, good to see you on. Welcome in. When you are focused on that which is positive, that which is good, you begin to attract that which is positive and good into your space. So understanding that thoughts rooted in gratitude, safety, and self-worth expand your electromagnetic field. And the heart literally expands. And as it expands, you become a living magnet for those positive things. So higher vibrational frequencies, higher vibrational things like happiness, peace, joy, faith, love, those are higher vibrational frequencies. The lower vibrational frequencies, fear, doubt, worry, trepidation, sickness, illness, all of those things are low vibrational. And each one of those areas, you have a choice to resonate in every single day. And as you resonate in the higher frequency, you have a higher frequency life. Things on the higher end of the spectrum begin to show up, like happiness, joy, peace, love, abundance, prosperity. Down where fear is, if you're resonating there, if you're constant state of anxiety, constant state of worry, you are magnetically drawing into your experience things that are in alignment with that. Scarcity, lack, want, need, sickness, disease, all of those things are of a low vibrational nature. So the goal here today is to help you to get to a mental space where you are a mental magnet for that which is high vibrational. All right, the subconscious mind as a hidden transmitter. And remember, I say it every day, 95% of what we experience as reality is systemic of the subconscious mind. Yes, the conscious mind only represents 5%, but but the conscious mind, it thinks it runs the show because that's where your ego lives. The real master of this thing, the real master is where? The real master is the subconscious mind because it runs the show. It runs quietly, softly in the background. So again, the awareness that old memories, inherited beliefs, and habitual stories influence your emotional baseline. All of these things offer a compassionate explanation of the patterns of lack and want. When you're able to analyze and look at your life and you can see why it is that you're in the struggle season, why it is that you're going through what it is that you're going through, or why you see yourself excelling and growing and expanding. Simply is where your focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. And the manifestation isn't attuned to what it is that you're focused on. You focus on good stuff, you focus on high vibrational things, you attract the like. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Insight that the subconscious mind accepts repetition, imagery, and emotional intensity as truth, reveals why visualization, hypnosis, and affirmations shift your identity. Identity is absolutely key in this process. Memories of scarcity from childhood become quiet when consistently replaced with images of stability and safety. Conversely, repeating phrases of security and emphasizing on eventually overrides internal narratives of not enough. Part 3, and again, I'm just doing the recap, bringing us up to date, because if you weren't here, I don't want you to miss anything. The frequency of quantum mechanics. Again, the understanding that your focus collapses possibilities into outcomes highlights the creative power of the subconscious mind. Again, we live in an energetic universe, and this energetic universe, we have a frequency and a resonance that we create with our subconscious mind, and that interacts with that quantum field. So from a quantum mechanics perspective and a universal law perspective, where our focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. That's reflective of the universal law of correspondence, as within, so without, as above, so below. So literally, the universal law of attraction does not come into place until the universal law of vibration precedes it and you begin to embody it. So you have to be a vibrational match for the thing in order to actually experience it. So the realization that elevated emotions like joy, gratitude, curiosity, awe, we did the whole talk 2 weeks ago on the power of awe. When we did that, it really led into literally signaling the quantum field to recognize your reality empowers your everyday choices. That's what it does. That's it. That's it, lovely. You have to confess that great health. And as you speak the thing, you have to be the thing. And even if you don't see the manifestation of it, as I like to mention every single day, whatever it is that you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. And so as you use that, as you have that clear intention with an elevated emotion like gratitude, joy, happiness, you become a magnet for the thing. So the same thing where you start confessing great health and you speak the great health, not only are you speaking it, but you embody it. So you have to be it until you see it. So as you be it until you see it, you start calling from the quantum field everything that you're asking for. And in actuality, you're not asking for anything. You're showing up as. And as you show up as, it shows up in you. It shows up in your life. It shows up in your reality. Excellent. So feeling wealthy creates opportunity that matches the frequency of wealth. That's it. Feeling, that's right, Queen. You have to claim it. Feeling worthy attracts people who treat you as worthy. Feeling peaceful dissolves chaos before it arrives. That's it. What's going on? Is it Neela? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good day, good day. And if we have any more newbies, if we have any newbies in here, just let us know. If we haven't already acknowledged you, let us know that you are. And we're at section 4 really quickly. The true magnet of manifestation. The true magnet of manifestation. The knowledge that your identity sets your frequency explains why you cannot attract what you don't believe you are. Let's talk about identity. Let's talk about identity. Identity is, I don't understand what you mean, Wonka. You might have to explain yourself on that one, Wonka. Oh, okay. Look like Wonka got put out. Thank you, Fine Wine. That was funny. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, that was quick. I didn't have to say much or nothing. All right. Here we go. We're gonna keep focused because our biggest goal is to create a sense of community and connectedness where we love on each other. We Oh God. 10 minutes with you. This is my first session. Ah man, listen, I'm so glad that you're in here. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you for being in here with us. All right, here we go. We gonna stop. We not gonna go down that road. But that was funny. Thank you so much. We gonna thank Fine Wine for her great. Ooh, I don't know why that took me so. All right. Your true magnet for manifestation is always going to be rooted in your identity. Your identity creates standards and boundaries, and especially when you're moving into a new standard, when you're moving into new boundaries, because you have invoked a new identity. Because remember, the universe does not give us what we ask for; it literally gives to us what we show up as, how we see ourselves. If you see yourself as wealthy, if you see yourself as healed, if you embody that, and the more you embody it, thank you if you know, you know. If as you embodied it, you literally attract more of it into your space. And I turned that AC down too far. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Don't go away. Woo. I was dying to get cold, everybody. All right, here we go. Let me turn that down a little bit more. Okay, good. So the awareness of the self-concept of I'm abundant. When you begin to speak certain things, if you notice like the shirts that I wear every day, they are proclamations. Where you might see me, I might have on my I am rich shirt or I'm a hypnotist shirt. And these shirts, they're declarations and affirmations. They are affirming who I am. And not only to myself, but to those of you who I speak to. So there's no doubt, no question about who I show up as. Each and every one of us has the ability to show up in a persona. And that persona is going to have a vibrational frequency. That vibrational frequency is going to allow us to draw the like vibration into our experience. So again, the awareness of the self-concept of I am abundant, I am chosen, I am blessed. All of those things transforms behavior without effort and takes into regard the law of assumption. The law of assumption. The law of assumption. The understanding that identity generates expectations or intentions. Intentions are a better word because expectations are outside of you. Usually when we have expectations, those expectations, that's when you wind up getting your feelings hurt. But intentions, you can control intentions. You sit there and you set the tone for what those intentions are and how they show up. And so what it is that you intend on manifesting. And I like to look at intention as not something that we have to do. I don't look at intention, and this is how we collapse the timeline in the quantum field. I don't look at intention as something that we just have to do, that we have to do, that we have to do, we have to do. Something that we're going after. No. I look at intention as something that we simply have to connect with. So if you intend on buying a new home, if you intend on attracting a new car, you intend on shifting your life, that intention in and of itself, because we holding it as something that we connect with, it's acknowledging that the thing already exists. You get it? And because we acknowledge the thing as it already exists, it follows up and is in alignment with Mark 11, what is it? Mark 11:24? Something like that. Yeah. Whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. You can't receive a thing if it ain't there. And so when you hold what you intend on experiencing as something to connect with, then you already say that it's there. You're already expecting, you already have the intention, and you put it out there for the experience. The only thing you're waiting on is divine timing for its manifestation. But the thing that you're looking for already exists. And we already know it exists because it's in the quantum field. And so there's this divine timing delay between when we show up as and when the thing we're looking for shows up in our experience. But the root of it will always be your identity, how you see yourself. Individuals who see themselves as blessed tend to move more confidently. That's just our very nature. You tend to move more confidently and see doors opening easily and effortlessly. People who perceive themselves as unlucky, they literally they overlook opportunities because they expect disappointment. Many people minimize themselves and they shrink themselves down because of the internal dialogue that they have. Many of us grew up in families or neighborhoods or cultures where you had to shrink to be safe. If you were smart in class, you didn't want to get picked on or bullied because you were the smartest in the class. So you minimized your light. Many of you minimize your light because you're trying to be accepted by the tribe. And so you're unique, you're different. And because of that uniqueness and that difference that you have, you show up differently. But unfortunately, because you show up differently, many times the tribe doesn't accept you. Now, our innate desire is to be accepted and loved by the tribe. But unfortunately, that's juxtaposed to who we really are and who we see ourselves authentically. And so let me help you right here. That is why fundamentally how you see yourself, your identity is so powerful, and how you show up and how you show up not only to the world, but how you show up to yourself. And so when you're minimizing yourself because you don't want people to look at you sideways, when you minimize the great advances that you're making and you're doing some amazing things, you minimize those things so that the tribe doesn't feel that you're being extra or that you're bragging. All of those things. Hey, Lisa Mack, good to see you on. All of those things lead to you not expressing yourself as your true self. And let me tell you something. And as you negate who you truly are, vibrationally, you're creating interference patterns. So the moment you know that you're amazing, you know that you're gifted, you know that you're smart, you know that you're great, but then you mess around and you don't show up that way, or you play it small. Many of you have been playing life too small. How many of you, listen, let me ask you this. How many of you right now see yourself right now in your mind's eye? You know that you're bigger than where you are. You know that you're bigger than where you are, but you play it small. You know that you should be impacting the lives of other people. You know that you should be writing a book. You know that you should have launched a business, but you've been playing it small, playing it safe, not walking in your full power and authority. There it is. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for sharing. And so now you have to shift. And if you're tired now here's the thing. If that's you, are you tired of it? You take no's easy. Oh no, baby. Yeah. Well, you're in the right place, Lisa. You're in the right place, Lisa Mack, for sure. Now, this is my thing. Are you tired of that lifestyle? Are you tired of living small? Because if you're tired of living small, tired since last year, come on now. Come on, Dennis. If you're tired, it's time for a shift and change. Where do you begin? Where do you begin? I'm telling you right now, how you become magnetic for the life that you really want is that you have to shift right now your identity. Speaking positive affirmations is okay, and that's not a bad thing at all. You know, I'm a proponent of affirmations, but here's the problem with affirmations. If you don't see yourself as that person, so what do you? So let's talk about it. And I'm not picking on you, Tamara. Okay, I don't want you to think I'm picking on you at all. It's all love. Trust me, Tamara. What are you affirming? What are you affirming? And somebody else can chime in here too. What if you're using affirmations? What are you affirming about yourself? Because here I'm going somewhere with this, and I really want you to vibe with me on this, okay, Tamara? What are you affirming? Because affirmations, if they are not, I am wealthy. Okay, that's a good affirmation. I like that, Monique. I am all and all. Okay, that is interesting, Sabali. I am all in all. That's interesting. I do affirm God's giving. Okay. I start by saying that I'm enough. That's a good affirmation. I do like that one. I'm not a big fan of broad general affirmations because that gives you too much wiggle room. My first mentor used to say, "You're hung by the tongue." He did. He was tough too. He was a tough mentor. I promise you, he was tough. He used to say, "You are hung by the tongue." And many of us avoid speaking certain things that are specific because in the specificity of our words lies one word that many people have anxiety about. You have to affirm who it is that you are. If you don't show up, I let the universe guide. Okay. But you know, being specific, it causes you to be locked into the thing. Now, I'm not saying you can't be fluid at some point in time. But see, here on one hand, you're fluid. Then on the other hand, you're specific about what you want to experience. You're fluid in this hand, but then you say, I want wealth and abundance. So, but you speak in generalities. You have to be very, very careful because if you're trying to manifest something with intention, what did we lay foundationally? We live in what? Number one, we live in an energetic universe. Two, that this universe has a language and that language is frequency. Three, by virtue of the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience, they create a resonance. Four, that resonance is projected out into the quantum field. Five, the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. So, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where your energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So, let me ask you this. Because we're walking this dog down slowly. If you focus on generalities, what is it that you're manifesting? That's a real question. If your focus is on generalities and broad affirmations, what are you manifesting? I know this is tough. This is that. Say that again, Angel. Not much. Come on. Who else? Who else? Come on. I know I'm sitting on your front porch. It's all in love. It's all in love. Thank you, Angel. It's all in love. Only general things which could be good or bad. Nothing. Thank y'all. Good. You could be attracting good. Okay. But just because something we've been told, we talked about this the other day. Just because it's a good thing doesn't mean it's the right thing. Nothing. And so you get my point. My point is this: the more specific you are, it's like walking into a restaurant. It leaves too much. Listen. It leaves too much to possibility. It's just wide open. So it's like walking in a restaurant. Watch this. Come on in here. It's like walking into a restaurant and saying, "Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry." And the restaurant has a menu. Most restaurants have menus, right? But you walk in the restaurant, you see, you see that this is a full restaurant that you walk in, and you say, "Oh, I'm hungry." And they say, "How may I help you today? What would you like to order?" And you say, "Oh, I'm hungry. I just want something good. Oh, I want something good. What y'all got good? You got something good? Yeah, I want good. I want good." And they're gonna look at you and they're gonna say, everything is good. Everything is good on the menu. So when you have these affirmations that are general, when you have affirmations that are general, you're attracting generalities into your life. So I'm not a feel good coach. I'm a success coach. And so as a success coach, my job is to make sure that you are as specific as possible, because when you make your order to the universe, it needs to be clear, because I didn't say have a general intention with an elevated emotion. I said have a clear intention with an elevated emotion, because the moment you have a clear intention with an elevated emotion, what do I teach you? Magic happens. It doesn't happen just because you walk into the restaurant and say, "I just want something good." No, you walk in and you say, "I want that prime rib, I want the side of asparagus, and then and I want my in fact, I want my prime rib in a way that I want it medium rare. That's how I want my job." So here's the thing. So I have been very specific. So the universe says, "Oh, okay, great. I got that. We got prime rib. We got that thing. You say you want a medium rare. Oh, I got that. I got that for sure." So as you do that, and you add your specifics to the request, the universe can respond to you in kind. So be very mindful of how you speak over yourself and what you say. So when you say things like, it sounds good. It sounds good to say that I am that I am. Okay, that's good. That's not for us. That's somebody else. Yeah, it's not. Listen, I am in this moment. I am embodying. I am a success coach. I am a clinically certified hypnotherapist. My passion, my desire is to impact the lives of people. I am clear. I'm not vacillating one iota. And because I am clear and I am specific, and when I ask the universe for something, I understand that I have to embody the identity of the person who has the thing. So you can't so when you affirm something, and it's so important, your affirmations need to be rooted in what? Your identity. Write identity in the chat. If you understand what I'm saying, write identity in the chat. Affirmation equals speaking from a desired solution. I'm blessing. Come on now. Identity. I'm identity. Identity. Thank you. Anything that you do, if you want to experience a thing, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to experience a thing, if you want to attract wealth and abundance, you have to embody the person who has abundance in their life. You have to begin to see yourself as abundant. You have to show up. That's way. Thank you, Monique. You have to show up that way. You have to present yourself, one, to yourself that way, then to the universe. Because remember, your identity is going to create a resonance, a frequency. Your identity, how you see yourself, creates standards and boundaries. Standards for how you think, standards for how you speak, standards for how you act and show up, standards for how you allow yourself to experience certain emotions. And that those standards and boundaries create a resonance. And that resonance, but predicated by how you see yourself, is then projected out into the quantum field. And as it's projected out into the quantum field, you attract that into your life. Thank you so much, Fabulous, for them lights. So we are specific. Identity. Identity. Every decision that you make needs to be grounded in what? What does it need to be grounded in? In your identity. Any affirmations that you speak need to be grounded in how you see yourself. So if you see yourself, if you begin to see yourself as abundant and prosperous, you can easily say, I am prosperous. I am abundant. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I attract money from all sorts. And then see, here's where you are general. Now, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is where you sit down somewhere and get out of the kitchen of the universe. Make sure, here's the split. Make sure that what you ask for is specific. Okay? But however, do not try to tell the universe how to give it to you. You understand? You see that? Does that make sense? If that makes sense to you, please put yes. Be specific about what you ask for, but be open and allowing for the universe to bring it to you however it want to bring it to you. Listen, if you ask for $1,000,000, do you really, really care how it shows up as long as it's legal? Come on now. I've had that mistake many times. And it's okay, Tamara. And see, that's the beautiful thing, Tamara. You are now moving in the right direction. You are moving in the right direction. Be specific about what you ask for. I see them devils right there, Antoine. I see them. I see you. And I can hear your brain right now turning. I can hear it. I can hear it. So here it is for us. You walk into the restaurant and you're very specific and you tell them exactly what you want. And then you allow them to bring it to you. You don't go back into the kitchen with the chef and the sous chefs and all of the people back there while they're working on your food and sit there and say, you know what, now you need to put a little salt on that. Now you need to move around there. No, 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 no. You put your order in. Now go ahead on now. We got this from here. Just like how we had that whole talk that went a few weeks ago where we had that where we came up with the affirmation for us, sat down somewhere. After you put your specific order in, go sit down. It's called trust. It's called allowing. That's how you become magnetic. Let me pause here for a second. I want to read your comments, okay? I want to catch up. Your intentions for the use of the millions must be addressed. Is there a reason why? Why I got to tell y'all what I'm gonna do with my $1,000,000? The universe don't care. Why does it matter what I'm gonna do with the $1,000,000? I just said I want to manifest $1,000,000. Because see, I don't want to put too many. I don't want to put too many terms in the equation. Because once I do that and I put all these specificities in there as it pertains to how it shows up and what I'm gonna do with it after and all of that kind of stuff, now that's too much going on. I want to be clear and simple and allowing. I want to be in and out. I want to go in. I want to plant the seed, manifest it to me, baby. Let the universe do what it does. Let it cook. I'm going to trust. That's what it calls trust and allow. And so Tamara says, I ask for the most clean, enthusiastic cook in the kitchen. I like that. I had my blessings. Let's see. I had my blessings in unexpected situations. You need to walk in faith, walk by faith to recognize it and courage. I love that. I will take that all day, Lisa T. Try it. It really works for me. All right. Good. 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 Yes, we'll take that. Yes. 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 Good to see you, Michael. All right. All right. All right. Okay. There we go. No. All right. All right. I got you. So all of this, and the reason why I had you guys write identity, the word identity in the chat, is because your identity is foundational. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It transfers energy. Identity is the foundational construct for how everything shows up in your reality. If you don't see yourself as healed, you can never be healed. If you don't see yourself as happy and you're waiting for happy to show up in your life, and you're just waiting for happy to just kind of show up, you're going to be waiting a long time, because happiness is a now experience. And it is a now experience because it is an inside job. It shows up from within you. It is absolutely important. It is absolutely important. Okay? Foundationally, your identity, how you see yourself, is going to speak all of the volumes that you need to speak, because that is how the universe is going to respond to you. The universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. That's why it says, whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it. How do you already receive something and you hadn't received it? But you have to believe that you've already received it. The easiest way to do that is to elicit gratitude, being thankful for the thing. But that thing is going to always be in alignment with what? How you see yourself. Because you're not going to be able to attract it until you vibrationally show up as the thing. All right. Whew. And then and that's just a recap. Ooh, that's just a recap. And so now we're on part 6. So now we're at the top of the hour. We're tapping away. We're at 37K. So okay, that's cool. We're at 37K. And I think we could do a little bit. I think we could do a little bit better. But tapping is clapping. Tapping is clapping. Let's go. Let's go. And if y'all are ready for part 6, let's put 6 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Put 6 in the chat. Yes, that's right, Janae. You have to feel it first. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Songbird. Thank you, Neela. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Nicoletta. Nicoletta. Yeah, Nicoletta. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Elise. I didn't see you come up in here, Alyssa. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Sabali. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, Amy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The law of resonance. The recognition that resonance, not begging. Now, we touched on this yesterday, and I wanted to pick up. This is where we're going to pick up from yesterday. All right? The law of resonance. The recognition that resonance, not begging, attracts outcomes, reshapes relationship with desire. Begging. And we talked about this extensively yesterday. You don't have to beg for a thing. You just, and we gave the example of showing up at your parents' house and going into the refrigerator. You don't have to ask for anything. You just kind of go, you don't ask to go into their refrigerator. Can I go in here and have some water? Can I go? You just go into the refrigerator and get you something to drink. Because that's just how you see yourself. And again, the law of resonance is not begging. You don't have to beg. You don't have to beg, because I don't care how much you beg. And see, you can beg and plead and cry till your head caves in, but it's not going to work. The universe is not going to give you what you've been begging for. It's only until you show up as it. Like listen, there was a season in my life when I didn't understand this. I was sitting there going through, hey, Devin, welcome in, bro. Yeah, peace and love to you. Good to see you in. Glad to see you back, Devin. There was a season where I really did not fully understand the embodiment of identity and how important showing up as was. Now, I may have understood it in social constructs, you show up, I'm a G with it. I'm gonna show up, in certain social environments where, I'm that dude. So I'm gonna show up a particular way. I'm gonna get a particular response based on the way I dress, based upon how I look, upon how I show up. But I did not understand how that translated into how I manifested intentionally, especially when it came to prosperity and abundance. And so what wound up happening, and what happens for not just me, but for so many people, is that they say one thing, they believe the thing, but the programming of their subconscious mind based upon their identity and how they see themselves are juxtaposed. So literally, they see themselves very, very differently than the way they show up. They talk a good game. They say they want. They beg for wealth. A person who is wealthy doesn't have to beg. Does a person who is a multimillionaire already have to beg for money? No. So that's why it's so important. So this resonance piece, when you look at the law of resonance, is the recognition that resonance, not begging, attracts outcomes. Resonance. Why am I using the word resonance? Resonance. It's the law of resonance. Vibration. The law of vibration says that resonance or vibration comes first. Frequency comes first. Manifestation comes second. The law of attraction comes second. So that is going to be predicated by how you see yourself over and over again. Resonance is so powerful. And so if you see yourself begging, that is a sign that you're not in alignment with what you say you want to experience. If you find, okay, can we be honest here for a second? I believe I'm a leader, not a lender, not a borrower. That's a good thing. And as you show up, and as long as you use those affirmations, Monique, as long as those affirmations are in alignment with your identity, you got action. You are now drawing into your space. Not only are you embodying it, but you're manifesting it. That has to be in alignment. I am the lender, not the borrower. And as you're the lender, as you show up as that, as you live that, and then you speak that, because the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience, they create a resonance. And that resonance is projected out into the quantum field. So what are the thoughts? What are the thoughts that you have? One that are of a lender. How do you lend money? Do you lend money right now? Do you lend money right now, Monique? I might need a whole little something. But as you begin to embody it, as you walk in it, you talk it, you be it, then you affirm it. Oh, now you cook it with gas. And it's so when it comes to the resonance, how are you resonating? Your resonance is based upon how you see yourself. How you see yourself. How are you resonating? What is resonating? The thoughts you have about being a lender. The words you speak about being a lender. You speak as a lender. You think as a lender. You act as a lender. You have the emotional construct of a lender. You be the lender. So whatever it is, we can put whatever word we want to put in there. Thank you, Monique, for that, grabbing that daily heartbeat. We can put each and every one in there. I don't care what it is. You can speak the thing. And as you speak the thing, that's one part of the equation. That's only one part of the equation. You have to think the thing. That's another part of the equation. You have to act. You have to do the thing. That's another part of the equation. You have to put yourself in the emotional state of the thing. And that, my friend, is the most important one because emotion is what? Who gonna put it in there for me? What is emotion? Come on, y'all, put it in the chat. What is emotion? What is emotion? And here, what do we call emotion? Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, A-Time. Thank you, Fine Wine. Y'all pay attention in class. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, y'all pay attention in class. I truly look at Amy. Look at y'all. Y'all make me so proud. I'm so happy. Thank you. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tamara. Look at y'all. Look at y'all in here paying attention in the class. So, energy in motion. So what does that say about emotion? Emotion is probably more important than the words you speak. In fact, I'm just going to go out on the limb and say that your emotions are more important than the thoughts you have. It's more important than the words you speak. And it's actually more important than the actions you take. Why? Why? Because a part of the formula for manifestation, that's just the formula, for creating resonance. The part about actually attracting it, calling it forth out of the quantum field, you have to have the emotion part because as the emotional part is there, yeah, emotion is energy and motion. And what do we say? Where your focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Where your focus goes, energy flows. It's always about energy. It's always about vibration. That's right, Janae. You got it. That's it. This class is my omega 3s. I love it, Tamara. I love it. I love it. Energy and motion, energy and motion, energy and motion, energy and motion. Emotion is energy and motion. You are literally a walking vibrational tower and you're emitting a frequency every day, all day long, 24/7. And that frequency is telling the universe, this is who I am. This is who I'm showing up as. This is who I am. This is who I'm showing up as. Give me what I ask for. Show me what I ask for. Make it manifest in my life. As you show up, it will show up. As you show up, it will show up. You're screaming without screaming. You're speaking without saying a word. You are drawing to you everything that you have ever asked for. Thank you, Fabulous. You're drawing to you everything that you have ever asked for without saying a word. It is how you show up. It is how you show up. It is how you show up. Thank you, Fabulous. It is your idea. Yeah, because I teach better when y'all do that. See right there? Y'all going on. Y'all can go ahead and join Fabulous in that thing. Thank you so very much, Fabulous. Y'all can drop some of them roses and things in there because I teach a whole lot better when I get those. As you show up in this reality, as you show up in this space, you literally are drawing to you. Thank you, Neela. Thank you, Fabulous. You are literally drawing to you people, places, things. That is our topic for today. The magnetic mind. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Monique. The magnetic mind. It's not the non-magnetic. It's not the piece of mind. It's not the half of mind. It is the full magnetic mind where you draw into your experience everything that you ask for. And you're really not asking for anything. You're showing up as. And as you be the thing, you become the thing. You receive the thing. Thank you, Henson, for those roses. That's how it works. Thank you, Coach. That's how it works. Just simply put. We're at the top of the hour, y'all. We're at the top of the hour. Listen, we're doing really, really well. We have a little bit more time together, and I'm excited about that. Thank y'all for the roses. Listen, we're at 47K. We're tapping away. At this rate, we might get to 100K. We might get to 100K. That's right, the magnetic mind. We might get to 100K. Thank you. We have some amazing people in this room. And listen, if you want to work with me, yes, I am your success coach. And yes, I am a clinically certified hypnotherapist. And I work with a number of people in here. And so I want to invite you, if you want to work with me one-on-one, you can do so. And it's so easy it's so easy to work with me. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, if you're ready to do the thing, if you're ready to stop making excuses, if you're ready to stop with the procrastination and the fear and the doubt, and you're ready to walk in everything that you have seen for yourself and to become the best version of yourself, and you say, AD, I'm ready to rock and roll, and you want to work with me one-on-one, it's very, very easy to do. All you have to do is to DM me. Just DM me. If you DM me, listen, I will show you what the next steps are and we'll get you started. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here's the next thing. Get your calendars out. It can be, is it Kylie? It can be, it can, especially when you are in survival mode. That is why we have to be emotional alchemists. And that's why we have to make that shift. So no, I get it, especially when you're in survival mode. You have to step outside of survival mode. And the only way that I know how to do it for sure, based on experience and wisdom, is by identity. You have to do that identity shift. It's not going to be by virtue of your hands. You have to begin to regulate your nervous system. But I'm telling you, what you want to experience is looking for you. The wealth, the abundance, the happiness, the joy, the healing, whatever it is that you're looking for, it's looking for you. You just simply have to embody it and become a vibrational match. And if you're ready for the next level and you want to work with me, go ahead and DM me. Anybody in here right now ready to take their life to the next level? If you are ready to take your life to the next level, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. And while y'all are putting me in the chat, get out your calendars. Go ahead, pull your calendar out, pull your calendar up. All right, Neela. Excellent. DM me. DM me. That's all. Just DM me and say, hey, listen, AD, I'm ready to take my life to the next level. I'm ready to do what I need to do. Thank you, Janae. The next thing, I'd say put out your calendars. November, next week, November the 26th, next week, Wednesday, November 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. Yes, I am. That virtual hypnosis experience is going to help you to eradicate fear, doubt. You'll begin to see yourself differently. And as everything that we've been talking about today, becoming that having that magnetic mind is going to be the focus of what we do this coming Wednesday. So again, that's next Wednesday, November the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a private event. It is via Zoom, so you get a chance to experience this virtual hypnosis experience. You get a chance to do it in the privacy of your own home. So that's a great thing. The registration is simple to do. Mods, y'all ready? Let's go ahead and knock that thing on out. When you in order to register, the registration is in my link tree. And when you do that, it says virtual hypnosis experience. And once you go to virtual hypnosis experience, you fill out the registration. The registration is $95. But because you guys have been with me, I'm going to give it to you today for 49 bucks. $49. And I'm going to tell you, I will probably only do this today and maybe tomorrow, maybe. But once we get into next week, it's a wrap. The discount it'll be turned off. So you can get it for $49 by doing the registration. And once you do that, all you have to do is follow Fine Wine's instructions and put OMS 49 in the discount code section. And once you put OMS 49 in the discount code section, you'll get it for 49 bucks. So I want to invite you guys to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience. And it's going to be powerful. Many of you have already registered, so thank you for your registration. I'm excited. I'm looking forward for us to be together and to hang out and to make that a powerful, powerful experience, as it always is, because it's something magical when we come together and we do those virtual hypnosis experiences together. It is transformational at levels that I rarely see. And I mean, like really profound. Really, really profound. And so, and I'm making the assumption that it is because we're all together at the same time, in the same vibrational frequency, holding space for the same thing. So it compounds the success of it together. So I really want you guys to be with us. It's going to be transformational. Now, if any part of this talk, let me go ahead and put it on up here. I'm excited about this. If any part of this talk resonated with you at any meaningful level, and especially what we've been talking about today, I authored this book, Cracking the Abundance Code. If you have not gotten your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, go ahead and grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. If this talk has been hitting home with you, if I've been sitting on your front porch as it pertains to wealth and abundance and how you see yourself and attracting those things, becoming a magnet, the first thing that we have to realize, you gotta realize one simple thing. Your very nature is abundance. Your very nature is abundance. It is. Your very nature, who you see yourself as, is abundance. It should be. If it isn't, there may be some limiting beliefs that you're holding on to, and those limiting beliefs have you locked in a pattern of scarcity. So if you were just like I forget your name just a few moments ago. I don't know if you're still in here, but when you mentioned the fact that, especially when you're in struggle mode is a difficult space to be in. I've been there. Scarcity, having a scarcity mindset, begging and asking for the thing, pleading to the universe, praying that things happen. Thank you, Monique. I see you put it in your cart. You just sitting there begging and pleading for a thing to manifest itself in your life. That right there that's not the vibrational frequency. Remember, you have to embody the identity of it. Here's why. And this is one of the reasons why I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code. Your very nature is abundant. Where you came from is abundant. Where you came from is abundant. The source that you come from is abundance. And because it's abundance, that's who you are. You're abundant by very nature. The only reason why you haven't experienced that abundance yet is because you are in a vibrational disharmony. The vibrational disharmony is usually akin to something that you're holding on to that is a block. You're literally blocking. So what you're looking for is looking for you. The abundance, the happiness, the joy, the healing, because abundance is more than just money. But the abundance that you're looking for, whatever that is, not according to me, but according to you, whatever it is, whatever abundance you're looking for, it's looking for you. And the only reason why you won't experience it is because there is something that there's a block that you have there. And that block is impeding you from tapping into that version of yourself. And usually it's limiting beliefs. And so the very first chapter in the book, guess what? It's on limiting beliefs. And so I address the limiting beliefs because I want to show you, I want to help you to identify, because you may not even do you realize that you may not even be aware of the limiting beliefs that you're holding on to? If you find yourself procrastinating when it comes time to pull the trigger on certain projects or to launch that business, why do you procrastinate? Why do you find yourself dealing with anxiety or worry or doubt or fear? Those all are limiting beliefs. And so bit by bit, moment by moment, I am helping you to recognize what those limiting beliefs look like. And so as you recognize what those limiting beliefs look like, you can address it. You can address something that you don't recognize. So the very first thing is to recognize what limiting beliefs are holding you in vibrational disharmony. Thank you, Monique, for the roses. But by holding yourself in vibrational disharmony with abundance, that's what those limiting beliefs are doing. Now, back to our topic for today. Our topic for today is about stepping into the version of yourself that already has the thing. So instead of asking the universe for a thing, ask yourself, who do I need to embody in order to be the person that has these things already? So if you're looking to attract wealth and abundance or attract healing, what is the personhood of a me that has to show up so that I can draw that into my space by the law of resonance? Because this is an energetic universe. And so what does that allow you to do? Here's the very next chapter. The very next chapter is quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. Step by step, I'm going to take you down this journey to show you how you quantum leap into the wealthy version of yourself, how you embody it, how you see yourself, what you have to do, and to the point where in the very, very beginning, I have a 21-day roadmap that's going to show you. It's like having me with you step by step, moment by moment, day by day, saying, all right, this is what you need to do. Step 1, step 2. Day 2, day 3. Here it is, right here. Good to see you, Wushu. This is where we are. And so step by step for 21 days, it's not a 21-day challenge. It is literally just a roadmap to show you what you need to be doing step by step. And it's like having me with you. So if you've not grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, go ahead and grab your copy today. You guys buy me out every single month. And you know, we just got these. We just got our books back in stock, so I'm glad to have them. And so I want you to go ahead and grab your copy, because again, if any part of what we've been talking about here on live today, any part of it has resonated with you at any level, this is the book that you need to be grabbing. And when you grab this book, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to personalize. I'm going to put your name in here, and I'm actually going to put a special gift. I'm going to put a special note in here for you. I'm going to put a gift in, and I'm going to ship this out to you, and it's going to go out today. And so if anybody needs to grab, I'm going to leave this up here for a few more seconds. If anybody needs to grab their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, it is right here. I need you to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to leave it up for 5 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so very much. And I am going to unpin that and remove that. And perfect. All right. So listen, thank you. We're at 54. We're at 54K. This is good. This is good. Thank you so very much. If y'all are ready to move on, let's go ahead and do this thing. I'm excited. If y'all are ready for part 7, put 7 in the chat. 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 If you're ready for part 7, put 7 in the chat. Thank y'all so very much. Truly appreciate it. Thank you. Excellent. And it's a good time to share out the live, because we're moving into the deep waters now. The quantum field and the power of inner imagery. And see, this is where some of the conflict resides within you, because you talk one thing, but you be another. That's the tough part. Many of us, we talk a good game, and because we're so smart, we're articulate in such a way that we speak to ourselves. We're positive, and we do all of those things, but the internal dialogue is very, very different. So the quantum field and the power of inner imagery. The awareness that the brain does not distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. It doesn't. It doesn't know the difference between what's happening out here in the real world, or what we call the real world, and what images we project or what we see. Thank you, Sister Love, for grabbing that daily heart me. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. So again, the brain doesn't distinguish between the two. It doesn't know what's real or imagined. So that becomes a very, very powerful tool for creation. I'm going to say that again. Your brain, literally, your brain does not know the difference between what you're imagining and what it experiences as real. Because the same receptors fire your neural network fires the same way with the imagined as it does with what we term as real. So that becomes the stage for us to really, really enforce some new imagery and shift and change as it pertains to what we're trying to manifest in our life. All right? So the realization that vivid mental rehearsal alters your neural pathways explains why athletes and CEOs use visualization to prime success. When I work with my professional athletes, one of the biggest practices that I do is I do mental rehearsals. And those mental rehearsals, so like when I work with my C-suite executives, when I'm working with entrepreneurs to help them shift and scale their businesses and to grow beyond the mediocrity of where they are right now, and to step into that big space. And as you step into that big space, you have to be able to perform. But here's the thing, sometimes you haven't been to that big space yet. So when I work with an athlete that is leaving college, let's just say that they've been drafted to the pros. Yeah, they performed on a collegiate level. They've done exceedingly well. But that transition between there some major transitions that happen in an athlete's life. When you move between high school and college, the level of play is very, very different. Then when you move from college to professional football or basketball or whatever your sport is, that is very, very different. And so before you get to that next plateau, you have to be ready to perform at that next level. So follow me now. Here comes the mental rehearsal. So those of you who are not a millionaire yet, but you have a goal of becoming a millionaire. How many millionaires do I have? How many millionaires do I have on this live? How many millionaires? If I have any millionaires on this live, put me in the chat. How many millionaires do I have on this live? Songbird, excellent. Thank you. Tamara, excellent. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Sister Love says not yet. Henson says me. Excellent. It says I'm a trillionaire, but a low life. Okay. That's too much going on. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Fine wine. Some of y'all caught it. Y'all been around me long enough. Y'all already know what I was going to do. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. You have to be it until you see it. Thank you, Jazz. Welcome in, Jazz. Good to see you. You have to be it until you see it. You see what I just did? I know you caught it. No, and I did that for a reason. Because you will never get there while you're still saying that I'm on my way. No. Because guess what you're going to get? You're going to get a perpetual state of on my way. You're going to get a perpetual state of I'm becoming. You have to embody it. You have to be it. Be it till you see it. Be it till you see it. The universe does not give to us what we ask for. There you go, Henson. Thank you, Sister Love. The universe doesn't give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So if you said, I'm becoming a millionaire, so okay, she's becoming a millionaire. So she's going to be in a perpetual state of becoming a millionaire. Does that make sense? If you say, I'm headed there, it's going to give us what we are in this moment. Me, you are. There you go. Thank you, Fabulous, for that, for the love. You understand. Oh, Cleophas, you came late today? You came late today? You been with us, Cleophas? You got it now, Amy. Because I done already beat somebody up for saying something like that today. I know. Yeah, we already addressed the broad them generalizations as far as affirmations. Because what does that affirm? I am the universe. All right, we know that. But you here on the third dimensional reality having an experience. We done already done that. So I ain't gonna beat you up either. I ain't gonna beat you up, Cleophas. But it's very important that you become very, very specific about your affirmations. Whatever you're affirming, make sure that whatever you affirm is in alignment with how you see yourself. Saying that sounds good. It sounds very spiritual. It sounds very adept, and I get it. But in actuality, when it comes to your manifestation, you just said a mouth of nothing. I am the universe. Okay, that's cool. But how does that play into what you're manifesting in this moment? How does that play? Yeah. So now listen. Now, if you want to now that's cool. And don't get me wrong. This is nothing but love. Cleophas, if you want to sit on the mountaintop and be the guru and said, yes, we are present and we are presence. Yeah, you are right. You're absolutely right. When you say I am universe, I am source, yeah, you're right. But when it comes to that, that's for me, that's akin to what the old folks used to say. I don't know if anybody ever heard this is an old southern saying. They so heaven bound, they're no earthly good. Anybody ever heard that? That's now I know that's a southern saying. I know that's deep, deep, deep down here in the South. They so heaven bound, they're no earthly good. Anybody ever heard that before? So listen, this is my down south folks. Thank y'all. Y'all let me y'all like I'm not so much by myself. And so that's those lofty affirmations when we're so spiritual and we're sitting on the mountaintop. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to embody and if that's what you want to be, then so hey, rock and roll with it. I can celebrate that. But for most of us having this earthly experience, and this is a common conversation in the spiritual community. What you here for then? You came here to this third. You left infinity because yes, you are universe. Yes, you are present and present. You came here. So what you here for if you're not manifest? If you're not doing anything here in this third dimensional reality? If you just want to be spiritual, you can do that, but okay. But but what you doing? Are you impacting the lives of people? Are you helping people? Are you manifesting something? And so that's why the general affirmations I stay away from. And as I teach, I always make sure that affirmations are very specific and about the embodiment. And so in all of those, and so yeah, that I love that wushu. That's perfectly fine. But as you are manifesting things and as you're creating here in this third dimensional experience, if you want to experience anything, if you want to manifest something, you have to be very specific about what it is that you're manifesting. The broad generalities are just going to get you broad generalities. All right. So let's go. So we're back here talking about visualizations. Let's talk about these visualizations. The realization that vivid mental rehearsal alters your neural pathways. It literally changes your neural network and how it's set up. It literally changes it. So when I'm working with my athletes, when I'm working with my C-suite executives, as we're beginning to go into new levels of performance. So if you're moving from college to the pros, if you're a C-suite executive and you just got a promotion and you're moving from vice president to senior vice president, that's another level of responsibility. So now, when I'm working with those clients, it is about embodying it. So we use mental rehearsal. So how is it? So let's say one of my VP clients, they wrestle with doing presentations. Like they don't like getting up in front of people. They're very smart. They're very good at their job. But now in the new role that they're about to step into, it is a more visual role. It is a more visible role. It's a role that they have to show up a particular way. They have to give more presentations. They have to work with like the investor relation piece, and they are accountable to a whole nother level. And so in order to help that transition to that next level, that higher level, we use we use visualization as a tool because your brain does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. And because it doesn't know what's the difference between what's real and what's imagined, when you play those mental rehearsals, when I do with my athletes, when I do with my quarterbacks, and how they see, how they look downfield, how they can see, how they broaden their peripheral, how their snap count, all of those things, I put them in the mental state, and they go through these mental rehearsals where they see themselves acting as if. So, when it comes to you and whatever it is that you're looking to manifest, sit there and put it in your head. See yourself living the life that you have dared to dream of. See yourself living in the house, the mansion. See yourself as healed. See yourself going to the doctor. So let's say you have some maladies. Let's say you have some diseases that you're working through. And so you go to the doctor. See yourself as going to the doctor and the doctor saying, I don't understand this. The test results are showing that you had XYZ, you had Crohn's disease. We don't see any of it apart. I don't see it. It's not there anymore. And because it's not there anymore, I'm confused. So you have to visualize these things. This is a mental rehearsal. See yourself going to the doctor and the doctor saying, we don't see the tumors anymore. We don't see the cancers anymore. We don't see all of those things. Listen, you actually, everything is on the positive side. My goodness. You see what I'm saying? When you sit up there, thank you, Fabulous Full of Roses. When you see yourself in an abundant state, you see yourself in an abundant state. You see yourself prosperous. You see yourself as a multimillionaire. Play it over in your mind. What did your house look like? What did the furnishings look like? What is your family doing? What do the vacations look like now? What are you going to do with your first, what you going to do it? That's it. See it, feel it, believe it. Say that, Tamara. That's right. See it, feel it, all of that here. And you know, and you already know which one is the most important one for me, Tamara. What's the most important one? Anybody want? In fact, of what Tamara just said, see it, feel it, believe it. What is the most important one? All right, then, Songbird, be safe out there, love. What is the most important one? Feel it. I love y'all, because when I tell you y'all pay attention in this thing, y'all make my heart jump. Oh, y'all make my heart jump. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Because as you feel it, what is that? That is the energy. That's like you lit a fire and you pour gasoline on it. It just, whoo. So when you take your emotions, when you feel a thing, oh man, that's the energy in motion. And with that energy in motion, the manifestation soon follows. Okay, you're fine, fine wine. We only have a few more minutes. You see what I'm saying? So that visualization, yes, you're a fire starter. We'll take that, Lisa. So here we go. So that vivid mental rehearsal is absolutely important. The understanding that the subconscious translates imagery into identity accelerates the process of becoming magnetic. I'm going to say that again. If you write down anything today, write this down. And from my notes, here it is. Write this down. This subconscious translates imagery. The subconscious translates imagery into identity, accelerates the process of becoming magnetic. If you want to become magnetic, one of the ways to become magnetic is so simple. It's imagery. The understanding that the subconscious translates imagery into identity. It translates imagery into identity. You want to become an alchemist? Transform how you see things. But the most important thing that you need to transform how you see is how you see yourself. Because when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And if you start looking at yourself differently, you begin to change. And as you begin to change how you see yourself, how you think, how you speak, how you act, and the emotions that you experience change too. And as those things change too, so do the outcomes that you experience change. It is absolutely important. So write it down. The understanding that the subconscious mind translates imagery into identity. Imagery into identity. Imagery into identity. Imagery into identity. It accelerates the process of becoming magnetic. That is powerful. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Come on with it. Imagery into identity. Imagery into identity. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you, Trinity. Imagery into identity. Change the way you look at yourself today. I promise you, if you breathe differently, if you walk differently, if you speak differently, the universe will respond differently. It will give you things differently. Happiness will show up in your life. Peace will show up in your life when you begin to identify as a person who is peaceful. When you identify, I can listen, I can't tell y'all. I can't tell y'all how powerful it is to shift your identity. Stop begging. I mean, I don't know. I wish y'all could feel my heart right now in this moment. Stop begging for what you want and begin to embody it. Thank you, Fabulous. Stop begging for what you want. Be it. I know you don't see it right now, but just remember, it's just like, thank you, Monique. It's just like planting seeds in the ground. As you plant a seed, it's not just going to manifest overnight. Divine timing does come into play. So you have to be it until you see it. Be it until you see it. That's right. Yes, I am the greatest of all times. Trust me when I tell you. Thank you so much, Trinity. Be it until you see it. It wasn't until I began to sell out to this process of being this version that you see before you right now. I had moments where I would beg for the abundance. Thank you if you know, you know. There were moments where I would sit there and my bank account was terrible. Y'all have heard the story. If you've been with me long enough, you've heard me say, I've lost it all. You've heard me say that I've attracted so much wealth, made so much money at such a young age, but the market collapsed. The market, it wasn't any of my doing. I mean, thank you, Fabulous, for that galaxy. That's what wow, thank you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. And when I began to sit there and wrestle, thank you if you know, you know, with the fact that my bank account didn't look right. That's why I wrote this. See, that's why I wrote this book. Because I wanted people to have a peek inside of their own subconscious mind to understand why they're still stuck in the space that they're stuck in. And then give them the path out. It's a code to cracking out. It's a code to cracking abundance. And I promise you, I'm trying to give it to you. I'm trying to give it to you. It's in the TikTok shop. It's in the TikTok shop. When I made the shift, and I remembered being younger when I felt invincible. Y'all know that. Y'all remember when y'all were invincible, right? You remember the years when you were much, much younger and you were invincible and there was nothing anybody could tell you about your level of success and what you were going to be able to accomplish. You saw it so clear. You saw it so clear. If somebody had told you that the life that you living right now in this moment was going to be your life, you looked them right in their face and say, you a lie. You'd have told them, not me. But because you have compromised the vision that you've had, because of life, because of society, because of family, because of commitments, because of soul ties, because you began to play it small. But let me tell you something. After you have a great fall, after you've lost everything, and you struggle with the knowing that you better than this, you struggle knowing that the life that you have seen for yourself is there. The life, you know that you could do better. You're supposed to be doing better. You're supposed to have a bigger house, a finer car, or a prettier wife, a better looking husband. You sit over there and look at that joker, he just as ugly as could be. But he mine. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. But you know what? When you have a vision for your life, that life is so simple. And if you want to experience it, you have to embody it. And if I could point out to any moment that the greatest shift in my life happened was when I sold out. When I sold out. When I sold out to my purpose. When I sold out to my purpose, y'all, I'm telling you right now, everything opened up. I dealt with hypertension, like that high blood pressure thing. I ate great. I wasn't eating meat or anything like that. So why do I have high blood pressure? It was stress. It was cortisol. It was worry. It was doubt. It was fear. And they were showing up in my reality because I was in a state of identifying with scarcity. I was in a state of identifying with lack and want and need. And so I found myself asking, begging, praying for some relief, something to happen, something to change, something to shift. Give me a break. Anybody ever been in one of them spaces where you be like, God dog, how long do I have to stay here in this space? Can somebody please come and rescue me? Can somebody, I just need a little bit of help. Can somebody, thank you, family. Can somebody just please rescue me? I'm tired of going through what I'm going through. I'm tired of the people around me. I'm tired of feeling like I'm feeling. I'm tired of going to the doctors. I'm tired of going to the bank and my jank ain't looking right. I'm tired of the bill collectors calling my dang on phone. I'm tired I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm sick and tired of being tired. Getting tired of being mad. There you go. Sick and tired. Just tired. Just tired of being tired. That's it. Just tired. And because we're tired and because we're stressed and because we're worrying all of the time and we're releasing that cortisol into our bloodstream, our nervous system is fried, our neural network, we can't think, we can't be creative, we're running around and we're scared and we're fearful. The breakthrough happens when you sell out. The breakthrough happens when you sell out to how you see yourself. The true version of you that's wealthy and happy, that has everything that you've ever dreamt of. You can have it, but it is all predicated. Right, Tamara. That's because your frequency, your energy frequency has depleted. It's gone down. And so you're on the lower end of the spectrum. So as long as you're on the lower end of the spectrum and you're operating out of fear, doubt, and worry, you're going to get the things that are systemic of fear, doubt, and worry. You're going to be procrastinating. So you're not going to be pulling the trigger as you should. And as you don't pull the trigger on things, good to see you from South Africa. Thank you. Rifali? I don't want to mispronounce it. I don't want to mispronounce it. But you can have the shift and you can have the change. And so it's so important for you today. Today, the reason why I told you to put identity in the chat is because I want you to shift your identity. I want you to shift how you see yourself. And when you change the way you look at yourself, and I need you to love yourself just a little bit more. Because as you love yourself just a little bit more, you begin to protect yourself. Sometimes I've pulled the trigger in or because of anxiety. It happens, V. It happens. The understanding that the subconscious translates imagery into identity, accelerates the process of becoming magnetic. Imagine yourself as receiving aligned opportunities, normalizes them into your nervous system. Imagining that you receiving aligned opportunities, it normalizes them in your nervous system. Seeing yourself surrounded by supportive, loving relationships prepares you to recognize them when they appear. See, many of you can't attract the right mate or partner because you've had a toxic family. I hope I ain't step on no toes. It's hard for you to attract the right partner, the right life partner with you, because you have had models in your life that you unfortunately subconsciously identify with. Seeing yourself surrounded by supportive, loving relationships prepares you to recognize them when they appear. But unfortunately, many people can't recognize them because they've never been around it. Because healthy has a frequency. Healthy has a vibe to it. Healthy feels good. And because healthy feels good, come on, heavy curls, there you go. It causes you to view the dysfunction as normal, right? And so when healthy comes into your space, you can't even recognize it because you don't know. It don't look normal to you. The subconscious mind loves normalcy. The subconscious mind loves the familiar. If you are familiar with dysfunction, you're going to attract dysfunction because that's what you know. That's the language that your subconscious mind speaks. So being in communities, families, networks that are not in alignment with your highest and best good, haven't modeled for you love, haven't modeled for you self-love. How can you love yourself if you didn't see it being modeled for you? Your nervous system never felt safe. You were always on guard. You were always in protective mode. And this is why I hate people who bother children, because it's a part of them that they destroy. I'm not going to use that word. I'm not going to say destroy. It's a part that they injure, that has to be dealt with and healed. But that's modeling and programming at the same time. Man, today, I'm sorry, y'all, today. I wish I could do this better. I wish I could do this better. But it's just real heavy on me today because I can sense some of y'all are wrestling with some real heavy, deep stuff. And you've been doing your best. You've been doing the work. You've been meditating. You've been praying for answers. You've been reading the books. You've been coming to this live, but you still can't get out of your way. You have to begin to see yourself, and your surroundings is different. You know, I think what it is too is I think the matrix of what's going on out there is having an effect. And it's been like that for some time. I think the vibrational frequency, listen, it's incumbent upon us. Every one of you that's a healer, every one of you that's a coach, every one of you that has said you want to give, you have a gift to this world. It's time. Come on. There need to be it's 53 ADs in this room right now. No, you might not be a hypnotherapist. No, you might not be a success coach, but you might be a healer. You might be a Reiki instructor. You might teach. You might be an herbalist. You might do tarot readings. You might do astrology. I don't care what it is. You have a gift. Damn. This is it. This is it. This is it. I can see it. You came here to this planet to do a particular thing, and that thing you haven't been doing. You came here to this planet to do a thing, and you haven't done it. The gift that you have is time for you. You've been sitting on the sidelines and watching other people do it. Haven't done it. Haven't done it. You know who it, I already know I attract coaches. I know I attract entrepreneurs. I know I attract people who change other people's lives. You would not be sitting in here for 2 hours with me if this didn't resonate with you. You are a champion. You are a light. Let me just say it like this. You are a light in a dark room. I'm sorry, y'all. It's on me today. I don't. This is different. Maybe because I had a cold. So, I don't know. It's different today. I. Y'all are lights in dark rooms. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Shoot. I'm a G with this. I ain't supposed to be doing this here. What the heck going on? Excuse me, y'all know my sinus was tripping. Thank you. I'm sorry. V, Henson, Trinity, Tamara, Antoine, Alyssa, Janet, Fine Wine, Janae, Monique. You all are lights in a dark room. That's fine, Jet. I'm with that. I'm fine. And thank you, Cleophas. You all are lights in a dark room. You are lights in a dark room. All of us, I'm going to say it right now, you and me, we came here to this planet at this time to be a light in a dark room. So no matter whether the room is a small room or it's a big room, it is incumbent upon you and me to walk into our season. Thank you if you know, you know. It is incumbent upon you to live out your soul contract. You came here for a reason. You didn't come here to sit in a cubicle. You didn't come here to run somebody's company. You didn't come here to get a job. You didn't come here just to be a mom. You didn't come here just to be a dad. You didn't come here just for whatever it is. You didn't come here for mediocrity. You came to be the highest and greatest expression of your own soul. And here, that soul contract, yes, that's right, you have a contract. When you came here, you said, okay, I'm going to come here, and in order for me to get this new avatar, in order for me to get this avatar, I'm going to come here and I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. No, you didn't come here to sit in no cubicle. You came here to empowering people. No, it's fine, fabulous. It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, y'all. And so one of the things in the Oasis is our channel on Discord. I want to have at least 30 new people come into the Oasis today. We probably have about 30 something people in the Oasis now. The Oasis is our channel on Discord. Thank you, Cleophas. I can't be nobody but me. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, listen, I'm trying to pull it together. So, Neela, do me a favor, message me, and we'll get you in. Discord is an app that you can get on your phone. Discord, it's Discord. It's a gaming app or something. I don't know what it is. People use it for a lot. Um, but this is what I want you to do. There are two ways to get into the Oasis because I really want to help. I want to help my coaches. I want to help my coaches and help my entrepreneurs. I was speaking to Henson about this the other day. You remember our conversation, Henson? Those of you who have a desire to be in the healing arts, those of you who desire to be impactful in the world at some meaningful level, I want to invite you to become a part of the Oasis. The Oasis is our channel on Discord. And as I said, Discord is just an app. And that app you download on your phone is really kind of cool app. You can do a whole lot with it. We have it's almost like, it's like we have chats, we have our video chats in there, our we have our our Monday morning meditation in Discord. There are a number of resources in there. I have guided meditations that are pre-recorded. I have hypnosis tracks that are in there. There's a whole channel for that. There's so much in the Oasis, and I'm putting together a coaches and entrepreneurs corner, and it's like almost like a round table. And I just want to help people there, and I want to encourage you to be the best version of yourself and to begin to embody that part. So how do you become a member of the Oasis? It's so easy. There's two ways. One is that you can become a super fan up here, and that's a paid thing. That's something that TikTok set up. I didn't set it up, but you can. I'm a new military spouse member, helping new spouse transit. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Kate. The So what I want you to do is you can join the Oasis two ways. One, you can just click up here, this picture, this good looking guy, and you can become a super fan. And the moment you become a super fan, that gives you automatic access to the Oasis. Okay. The other way is if you are having some financial difficulty, or if you're having technical difficulties and you need help getting into the Oasis, you need a sponsor or something, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to either one of our moderators. That's Janae on YouTube. That is Fine Wine and Mimi here on TikTok. Fine Wine, if you put your just kind of wave up there so that people can see you. I know you're driving. I know you're driving. If you can, but if you can't, everybody, if you want, you can message me directly, and I will help you in there today. I will take. In fact, I don't have a session this afternoon because typically I have sessions after. I have hypnosis sessions after. So if you're having technical difficulties, just let me know, and we'll get you in. So message me and say, "Hey, AD, I want to be in the Oasis." I will send you access and how you get in there. Okay. So first thing you have to do is download Discord on your device, and then DM me. And once you do that, I'll get you in. All right. So I got everybody. Lined up. Everybody understand that. Any new people wanting to get into the Oasis, if you want to get into the Oasis, put me in the chat. If you want to get into the Oasis, put me in the chat. Okay, Lisa. Okay, A Town. Okay, Kate. Excellent. Okay. Good, good. Thank you, everybody. Good, good. I see you. So again, I want you to go ahead, just DM me and I will get you. Just go ahead and DM me. I'll spend some time and I'll put that in there. Thank you, Heavy Curls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the heart. Thank you. You are listen, you amazing, Heavy Curls. I appreciate you. Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I got so wrapped up today. I we wow. Oh man, we gonna finish up tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? So tomorrow will be a light day, and we'll start. We only got we got past what we got past. It'll be all right. Y'all cool with us doing tomorrow? Y'all cool with that? Thank you, Judy C. Thank you. I appreciate the necklace. Anybody else? Y'all cool with doing a part three? At least I'm yes. Thank you, Antoine. And listen, for those of you who missed yesterday, yesterday is in the Oasis. All of the replays are there now. So y'all can go in the Oasis, you can actually watch it and catch up. And so you can see what you missed. And yeah, that right there. So great, y'all. Man, we didn't make it to 100K. So we'll get to play our ride out song. But it's okay. And part of that is my fault. Part of that is my fault because yeah, I don't know, just things were different today in a good way, in a good way. And so it's heavy on me. And so tomorrow, y'all gonna get this heat. Y'all get this heat tomorrow because y'all got to come in here and do some work. And so if there's anybody who, just remember, there are a couple of things in here. If there's anybody that wants to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience that's happening next week, today is one of the last days you'll be able to get it for the $49. So if you want to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience, go ahead and do that registration today. Y'all already know where to go. I can't tell you where to go, but y'all know where everybody tells you to go. And yeah, thank you, Amy, for putting that up there. And when you go there and you do the registration, it's easy. All you have to do is look for it. And so if you go there and you look for it and you do it says virtual hypnosis experience. And as you do the virtual hypnosis experience, just do the registration. It's going to change your life. It'll be one of the best things that you have done for yourself. It's going to be transformational. It's going to change everything. It's going to be the baseline for how you begin to see yourself in a very, very different light. So go ahead and do that registration and put in the OMS 49 so that you can get it for $49. Now, if you don't put in the OMS 49, that's on you. If you just want to pay the $95 out of the kindness of your heart, oh, it's worth every penny. But I'm just saying, if you don't want to take advantage of the OMS 49, that's okay. And the OMS stands for Oasis Mind Spa. So that's our 3 levels of engagement. So you have coming here, the very first level of engagement is right here. Lisa Mack became a super fan. Congratulations, Super Mac. Congratulations. So that's going to give you automatic access to the Oasis. If you have any technical difficulties, just let me know. So let's celebrate Lisa for doing that. So glad to see you become a part of the Oasis. So the first level is just coming in here live with us every day. The second thing is becoming a part of the Oasis inside of Discord. And as you get inside of the Discord, you'll have all of those resources available to you. Then, then, then the highest level of engagement with us is the Oasis Mind Spa. It is a spa for your mind. It is to help you to become the best version of yourself. It's where we do our one-on-ones. It's where we do our group hypnosis piece. Thank you, Amy. I truly appreciate you. Look at Amy. Amy, don't let me, listen, don't play around and I mess around and make you a moderator around this thing because I know you sat there around there talking about you You don't like the digital stuff. All right, Amy, you're gonna be a moderator. Keep playing around. Hey, don't y'all love Amy? Amy, Amy done put the thing up there. Oh, I love you, Amy. Thank you so much. Amy just stepped up. Amy is amazing. Is she not on point? Gotta love it. Oh man, thank y'all so much. Listen, so y'all already know what time it is. I'm gonna see y'all in the Oasis. For y'all who want to get in there, just DM me. I'm gonna get y'all in, and y'all already know what I'm about to do. Where you at? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Oh, and let me thank y'all wonderful people over here on YouTube. God bless you. We're gonna tell them over here goodbye. What do I do to what do you reinforce in group sessions? And the the virtual hypnosis session. Anytime I do them, we have themes, and so this one is really to help you begin to see yourself in a very powerful way, to see yourself as prosperous, abundant, and so that you no longer procrastinate and you stop doing the stuff that you've been doing that's holding you in an energetic pattern of not being the best version of yourself. But hold on for a second over here, my beautiful people over here on TikTok. Hey, listen, thank y'all so much over here on YouTube. We love you. We love you so much. We thank you for being on today. But y'all have too many rules over here, and I can't ride out and can't play my music without getting copyright and all that kind of stuff on there. So we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna go ahead and sign off. And Janae, thank you so much for being over here, moderating, coming over here. Just kind of slide on back over here as we do the after party kick. We about to kick this after party off over here on the TikToks. Thank you so much. We love y'all very much. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure, hey, my name is AD Robertson, and yes, I am your success coach. And so we'll be back here tomorrow, 12 noon, from 12 to 2. I'll see y'all then. Thank y'all. Bye-bye. All right. Love y'all. Hey, all right.